Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm CardyPunko5, and pretty much 1.91, entirely 1.91 has been confirmed that it's going to come out tomorrow. So I figured, as a kind of goodbye to the T2 being at the very top of the top, the best of the best, the ruiner of matchmakers, well, might as well play it, as its last day fighting itself. And let's see if we can get a game where it doesn't fight itself and we can club some F100s for the last time. But without further ado, let's get into a battle here and see how many F100s we can club. Or other T2s. Both are fine with me. Okay everyone, I am finally in a game after an incredibly long queue time, which is surprising because you think absolutely everyone and their mother is going to be playing the F100 right now, which seems like it would be pretty good for getting me in matches, but apparently not. Apparently it only decided to put me in T2 matches. As in T2 versus T2, Japan versus Axis v Axis, which is... I'm very glad that is hopefully going to be going away. Either that or it's going to be, because the F4 is so OP, you have to have F4s fighting F4s, it's go right back to this cancer. I really hope that doesn't happen. Yeah. Anyway, so this map is one of my favorites for the T2 because it's relatively small compared to a lot of the other maps that you'll see at top tier, which makes it pretty fun because a lot of the other planes won't have time to get the acceleration they need to be an effective fighter. So with the amazing acceleration and climb rate of the T2, you can just go straight to space and then they won't even see it coming. And you can see them over there. Some of them are going at pretty good speeds, but as far as I can see, not a single soul is climbing. So, oh, there's one. Spotted a boyo right there. Okay. Let me just do some intercept course calculations real quick. Yep, we're heading this way. Oh, flaps. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's all fine, though. T2 doesn't need flaps. It just makes me lighter. What doesn't kill me makes me lighter. Can't see past the mock effects. Which I can now. Okay. Make 19. Okay. Okay. No hits, but he didn't hit me either, so I'm perfectly satisfied with that. Let's load up the Missile Seeker, and he's getting out of here. Looks like he's going back into a climb. He's going surprisingly slow, which is quite interesting. Got a lock, of course, because showing the rear aspect of his aircraft to me. But there he is. There, lost it for a second there. We have another MiG-19 moving in from the right, so I think I'm going to head over this way and gain some altitude. Hopefully he won't have the energy to follow me into this if he decides that that's what he wants to do. But it looks like he just bled a little bit of energy going for that MiG-19 down there. A lot of MiG-19s right now. A little bit surprising. Because, I mean, Germany is only getting the G91 for air this match. They're not, this patch, they're not getting like a F104 or anything. Please give America and Germany the F104. It'd be much more balanced than the F4. Yeah, that's not going to hit a fire right there. I'm going to have to... Let's turn that off and head for this guy right here. I'm going to have a much better angle approach on this guy, I think. Oh, I'm getting a reduced speed warning at T2. It's not every day that happens. Got a hit. I'm going to activate the Seeker because he's going to start to outrun me here. Fox 2. And splash. Well, not an entire splash, but he doesn't have a wing. So he is inevitably going to be going down. That's the amazing thing about the T-2. If, in the rare case, die. In the rare case that someone does outrun you, I don't think it's been pulling up from that. Nope. In the rare case that someone does outrun you, you just fire a missile at them. That's the wonderful thing about having missiles. When they're first out, they just seemed absolutely useless with like the AIM-9Bs and whatever the Russian equivalent is. I don't play Russian top-tier aircraft, or have them, for that matter. But yeah, the AIM-9Es really kind of changed the game with missiles because it means they're actually effective at not only just slowing down an aircraft slightly, but making them, at the very least, have to heavily adjust their course, or in even a better case, having to completely, even just completely killing the enemy. Yeah, my missile seeker is very confused here. Hit the air brake and cut throttle. Come on. Nice. That's a beautiful kill right there. Just completely exploded. I hope no one calls me a kill stealer. I don't know if he is damaged, but he pulled a reversal, so that's my justification for that one. Okay, so yep, one enemy plane left. This is why this is one of my favorite maps for this plane, because it seems like every single time I'm on here, I win and get like 2 kills. It's more fun if there's more people though, because then there's a lot more to do and it's a little bit more challenging. But you know what? I'll take a complete wipe. And I'll fly through some trees at like Mach 1. I remember, man, this must have been like 2017. I was in my LA5 FN. I forget which map it was. It was a snow map. I flew over this tree by like 20, 30 meters, right? And the thing, my plane just exploded. And apparently, I don't even know if it was ping, I can't remember, but it registered my plane as exploding when flying over the tree. It didn't even glitch me back into the ground or anything. It was just like, yeah, the tree's hitbox, you know, that hitbox, it's like, let's just make it a little bit taller, am I right? Anyway, let's get into one more game here before I end this video to get the true T2 experience. Okay, we are now on, what is this, Crimp's Summer 1945 alternate history. Some nice realism stuff. Of course in the T2, and we are facing, yep, it's axis v axis. Let's turn on the radar and get into the air. Looks like I'm actually facing some of the people from the last game, like I think Ogre and Volk Relic were in there. I don't really remember anyone else. So I think my plan here, I'm just going to head kind of down this way right here and climb, hopefully be at maybe 5K by the time we're over here. And usually most of them end up being kind of over here. Most of the teams just kind of head this way. So hopefully I'll be able to get the jump on a lot of the enemies using this strategy. It's pretty much just the strategy I use in the T2 on every single map. It just varies slightly with how other people play the map, so you kind of have to learn where people go. But once you learn it, it is an incredibly easy strategy to adopt. Of course, it's going to be a lot more difficult with any top-tier aircraft once 1.91 comes out, because multiple countries will have these incredibly fast supersonic fighters. But for now, for the last, when does it usually come out? 3 a.m. The update, like 4 a.m., somewhere around there. So for the next, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like for the next 6 hours, just have some fun playing this strategy. And while I was talking there, it looks like there's quite a few dots. They went a little bit in a different direction than I usually see, but I don't think it should be a problem. A little bit ahead of the game here, already at 7K. So, I got one right there. Let's go dive. It's probably not going to see me through the clouds. Let's turn on the seeker. Looks like it is a Sabre. Got a lock. Just going to get a little bit closer. Box 2. And splash. Very nice. And that's exactly how you play the T2. Yeah, it's a fantastic aircraft. Yeah, I can outrun everyone. But the best way to play this plane is just to not get seen at all. That's pretty much the best way to play any plane, because if you don't get seen, there's pretty much no chance of your aircraft being destroyed besides the obvious one of just ripping your wings, which I have seen people do in the T2. It's very difficult to do because you have to go like, what, 1370, 1340? Somewhere around there to rip your wings. So it does not happen often, but when it does, it's pretty annoying because usually you're just about to get a kill, because usually you're only pulling enough G's to get that rip or that speed when you're really chasing someone down. So it can really put a dampen on your epic gaming. Okay, so we got a lock here on this MiG-19. I also have a radar lock. Got everything right now, huh? Fox 2, dodge that. Damn it, he dodged it. Looks like the radar is actually being relatively consistent right now, which is quite rare. Unfortunately, my aiming, I cannot say the same for. That's the nice thing about the T2. Yep, just go right up. And he is trying to get out of here as fast as possible, which is certainly not a bad plan. Just gonna chase him down. He can't run forever, especially not from a T2. Except it appears I did take 20 minutes of fuel, didn't I? Well then. Let's hope I can make this last couple minutes count. What's this guy doing? Does he have no engine? Yep, crashed. It didn't say there was a kill credited to anyone, so I think he still had his engine. That's a G91. Let's go vertical. Okay. This actually doesn't seem like a terrible situation. This seems like a terrible situation. Come on. Come on. Yep, just a little bit. And he pulled off, unfortunately. CL-13B right there. Saber closing in right there. And then 2 G91s. I'm going to turn around here and see if I can get a shot on one of them before I get... Oh, okay. That's my rudder. That's my tail control. That's my plane. It looks like the guy who killed me did crash, though, so... You know, I'll call it a maneuver kill. And I think that's a relatively decent way to end off the video. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and... Well, everyone say goodbye to their good old T2. It was a fun time for everyone who was playing Japan and no one else. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you most likely tomorrow or the day after, either with an Ace Combat 7 video or a 1.91 video, because that's about to happen prematurely. Anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye. The fury will fade and the images too. A world without you, that's what I need to do. So pardon me while you fade, whoever you used to be.